Hello. I'm going to be coloring a little bit more on this page. I was actually coloring in the new book. Actually, hold on. Let me put this up. Okay. I was coloring in the new book. One my sister got me. However, I didn't really like the way the pink looked with the yellow. I mean, I like it, but it doesn't. Oops, what did I do? It doesn't kind of go with. What the heck, Maya? Hold on, honey. It just seems a little too tropical for the fox or the dog. I'm not sure if it's a fox or a dog. Well, I guess they're pretty related, but anyways. So I was debating on recoloring the flower, but I'll see. And what the heck, little girl? What do you want, Maya? The moment I start recording. Like, she was sitting there quiet the whole time, and I hit record, and she starts making silly noises. Oh my goodness, these dogs are crazy. What do you want, Maya? Oh, and she is such a vocal little girl. A little doggy. You're crazy, Maya. Maya's crazy. Shh. Oh my goodness, I don't know what she wants. Everybody left, so I'm home alone. Blissfully home alone. And then the internet went out and I had to go reboot it. It's like for $90 a month, you think they could have better internet service. That's how much we pay here. It's pretty expensive. What's up, Maya? What do you want? Don't wake up Kitty. She's sleeping. Okay. So, what am I going to do here? Oh, bless you, Nico. And then... Oh, hold on. I gotta do something. Okay. I guess she just wanted to be covered up. She went in her blanket and now she's okay. It doesn't even seem that bright. I'll just use this one. Okie dokie. Where am I? Oh yeah, I forgot to show. I found a way to extend the pencils. Other than buying a pencil extender. Which I'm trying to avoid buying more stuff. So all I did was I took, this tape. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. It was from my dad. I was like, ooh, that's pretty. And I grabbed it because there's only a little bit left anyways. There's not much. I think he uses it for duct tape, but it's actual metal. But yeah, I put the two ends of the pencils together just like this one. Like that, because I have a lot of these little bitty pencils now. And taped it, and it's holding very well. And it feels good too. It's like gives it a nice weight. I love pens and pencils. I always have. Okay, so I'm working on this page. And of course people are gonna start texting me because I'm recording. You're like, no. Hey kitty, I hear you. I'm gonna color the doggy a light beige. I need to sharpen this. Yes, perfect. This pencil is the art text, and I don't know if you can't even see that. Oh yeah, you can. Beige, but it's almost gone. Apparently I use a lot of beige. I mean, it's not my favorite color, but I guess a lot of things are beige. Tan. Ooh, I need my thumb thing. Oh, I also forgot to show you what else my sister got me yesterday. Brought me. She didn't. Oops. She eats out. Little My Melody. I didn't know they had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab. And that was in the Happy Meal, which are super expensive now. But I don't eat out, so I didn't know until I heard it on TV. Everybody was freaking out about the $18 Happy Meals. $18? My mom would be freaking out. That's all she would eat back before she passed. She would get, because she loved the toys inside the Happy Meals. She would give it to all her nieces and nephews. We have a huge family. She had 13 brothers and sisters, so she had a lot of nieces and nephews. And she would always get her Happy Meal, get the toy, put the toy away, and give it to the kids. And she would freak out if she heard about $18 Happy Meals. I still can't get over that. That's crazy. Like, that food literally kills you, and then you're gonna pay a lot of money to be killed. Like, what? Whatever. I know I shouldn't judge what people eat. I mean, back in the day, it was like, you ate it because it was so cheap and easy, but now it's not, so don't eat that crap. But, anyways, let's be positive. Yeah, yesterday my sister was like, boy, you sure turned into a Debbie Downer. I'm like, I'm not a Debbie Downer, I'm just a realist. And we need to be aware and stay alert. Because that's how stupid things happen to you. Not paying attention. Pay attention. And then I forgot her present. I was so mad at myself. My sister's birthday present from July. I haven't seen her since July. I finally saw her yesterday because we went to Costco. And I forgot her present. So, anyways. I'm gonna do the base of the dog in the beige, and then I'll do the highlights and low lights, obviously. The weather finally cooled off. Oh my gosh. Fresh air. I forgot what fresh air feels like in the house. Because having the air on all the time, I'm grateful. Very grateful for the air conditioning. Oh my goodness. Don't get me wrong. Super grateful we have a thing called air conditioning. But when it's so hot and you can't open the windows much and you go outside, the bugs. The mosquitoes are really bad this year. Like, my boyfriend didn't believe me. I was by the door letting the dogs out, and it was night, and I turned the light on right outside the door, and there was this mosquito who was literally, every time I opened the door, he would rush in. It would rush in. I heard mosquitoes are all girls. Most mosquitoes are girls. The ones that bite. And, she did it 3 times in a row. Like, I would open the door, and she would try and come in. And I was pushing the mosquito out the door, like, huh? That's the first time I ever seen a mosquito do that. Trying to get in the door as I'm trying to walk out. And then the next day he saw it because there was a mosquito on the patio. Excuse me. The patio umbrella, and it was like fighting me because I kept pushing it away. He's like, dang, that mosquito's really trying to get you. I was like, I know. They were trying to sneak in the house yesterday. Pretty bad. They're hungry. I thought mosquitoes, though, like, bit any warm-blooded animal. Like, is there nothing else to bite out there? There used to be a ton of cats, but since our neighbor passed, all the cats have disappeared. Because they used to live under his gazebo. And I don't know how they got rid of the cats. I know he was trapping them. He was a mean old man. Very mean. Cranky. Angry. And I guess he built a gazebo for his wife, and his wife died. And then the neighborhood cats all went to live under his gazebo. And then he started his war, and he would put out the metal cage things to trap them and send them to the Humane Society. He wasn't a happy camper, but he passed this past summer, sometime during summer. We didn't know him that well. He was not very friendly. But we seen my dad talk to his kids. These are text pencils. You have to press so hard to get the color down, and then you can see the lines, the scratches in the pigment from pressing, trying to get it to lay down. And then there's those itchy parts, scratchy parts that the noise is, makes my skin crawl. Certain noises just, it's like with markers. I'm so upset. I just can't use markers because of that noise. The scratchy noise they make on certain paper. Pretty bad. That's why I was surprised when I saw the ASMR for markers. I'm like, people like that sound? Whatever. Floats your boat. Like nails on a chalkboard. I had a lot of coffee this morning, so I'm a little chatty. Sorry. And then we were supposed to go get the car fixed today because the muffler exhaust system is getting kind of loud. But they had to go work on some lady's yard that my dad helps a lot. She's an elderly woman. My dad helps her with stuff, and she had to go to the hospital or something. And so he's taking care of her house, and him and my boyfriend, my dad and my boyfriend went over to work on her yard or something. And then apparently they had to go get mosquito repellent because he was getting bit all over. That is so weird how some people just get bit so badly. Like me, the moment I go outside in the summer, I just get bit. Like, completely bit. And then my aunt, my sister's mom, she doesn't get bit at all. Like, does she not feel it? Maybe she doesn't feel it. I don't know, but she doesn't get bit. My dad rarely gets bit. My mom used to get bit all the time. She was a mosquito attractor. I'm the mosquito attractor. My sister attracts mosquitoes. My brother does not. And my boyfriend gets bit. It's just so weird how some people attract mosquitoes more than others. And I even changed, in 2018, I completely changed my diet, like 180 degree change in my diet. Like, I don't eat anything I used to eat before because of health reasons. And I thought, oh, maybe this will change. You know, maybe the mosquitoes won't be as attracted to me. I'll find out. Nope. They still love me. So I don't think it's diet. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But they love me. And they love my boyfriend. So they had to go get bug spray. He said he got bit on his face. I have some Benadryl though, so when he comes home I can put it on him. So at least it's not so itchy and annoying. You know what I mean, jelly bean. Oops. Oops. Okie dokie. I need a brown. Oh, here they are. I had to put my two browns together because this one was getting tiny and I couldn't hardly even sharpen them anymore. Oops, like this one I need to sharpen. It is so beautiful out. The breeze. Summer breeze. And summer's almost over. I'm a fall winter girl. I love winter. I love fall. Can you hear the buzzing? I remember when I was a child, I used to think those were the power lines. The bzzz. Turns out it's a bug. I've never seen the bug, but somebody said it's a bug. I mean, it sounds like what you would think electricity would sound like, right? Like a buzzing. I wonder what the bug looks like. I suppose I should just Google it. Uh-oh, what's going on? I know they're working on the roof of the house behind us and across the alley. And then they were working across the street with some big plow thing, like one of those caterpillar things, like looks like farm equipment. They had it like pulling up his lawn. I don't know what they were doing though, because it's all back together the way it was. I mean, it looks like nothing ever happened. They had the fence down and everything, but it's all back together already. And Costco was packed yesterday. My sister and I went yesterday. We got there at about 11:30. There was no parking, and this is a huge parking lot. We were like, dang, what's going on? Is there a sale? I don't know. And they still don't have any corn. Like when we first started going to Costco, they had giant, I think there were 5-pound bags of organic corn for $8.50. Yeah, it was like $8.50, $8.50, something like that. And then like about a year ago, it's been about a year now, yeah, they stopped carrying the corn. They carry the mixed vegetables, same kind of bag and everything, like same company, but they don't have the corn anymore. I'm still really upset about that because I loved their corn. That was good corn. Organic corn. I wonder why they don't have it anymore though. And then I was watching about Bruce Willis this morning. How it was on Good Morning America. I don't know. I watch YouTube. I don't watch TV anymore. So it was a YouTube video from Good Morning America about Bruce Willis. So sad. My mom loved him. She used to watch that one show from the 80s, Moonlighting. So he's always been in my life, so it's just weird seeing it happen to all these people. Oh my god, like Harrison Ford, Han Solo. When Carrie Fisher died, oh, my heart broke. She was my hero. Princess Leia. I wanted to be Princess Leia. Pew, 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 pew. She was just a good role model for girls. And she died, I'm like, oh my god, when Han Solo dies, it's gonna be just as bad. My mom loved Han Solo. She loved Harrison Ford. She's like, it looks just like your dad. I'm like, no, it does not. He's like 80 almost, I think. I don't remember. He's getting up there. But he looks healthy. How old is Bruce Willis? He wasn't that old, was he? I don't know. But apparently the disease he has starts in your mid-50s usually. Like they said 55, 56 is when you start showing the signs of that disease. I forgot what it's called. It's a 3-word disease. Like neural trans, I don't know, something like that. And I was thinking, like, I think he's 70s. Now I have to look. Hold on. Okay, he's 70. And when I initially saw the thumbnail for the video for Good Morning America, it's a sit-down interview with Diane Sawyer, airing on ABC Tuesday night. The 7-year-old actor's wife, who I thought was Demi Moore. It looked just like her. And then they were like, no, this is his new wife. What's her name? Emma something? Emma Hemming Willis. 47. She looks just like Demi Moore. But the disease is called frontotemporal dementia. It's just sad. Very, very sad. I wonder if it has to do with diet. Because I know when I eat too much fat, like, I start getting forgetful. And, like, songs will get stuck in my head more often. It's and I noticed it just with myself. So, because I'm very strict about my eating and what I eat. Very strict. And, due to health reasons. And I noticed when I eat too much fat, like, it immediately affects my memory, and like I said, songs get stuck in my head more often. It didn't even take me that long to connect the dots either. That's how strong the connection is. But people don't really believe you, or they don't want to believe you, which is fine. Not everybody cares. Like my boyfriend, he doesn't care what he eats. He had like 4 corn dogs for breakfast this morning before he left with my dad. Oh, I remember corn dogs. Those were good. And my sister yesterday at Costco, she always gets the hot dog, those beef hot dogs for like $1.50 with a soda. She cannot resist. And I used to get them too. I love those hot dogs. Those were good. But they started to get me so sick before I changed the way I eat in 2018. Like, I would get horrendous heartburn. And since I changed the way I eat, I forgot all about heartburn. I forgot how bad that can be. But yeah. Life is crazy. At least Bruce Willis knew the right way to have a good life. He said, live it up. Because you never know when you're gonna go. That's the thing I fight with all the time with eating the way I do. It's It's like, I'm gonna die no matter what. But what I went through was painful and scary. And I still have a ways to go. So I'm like, I think I'm going to change the way I eat and see if that helps. And it has. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Because I know people get very, very testy when you talk about food. Don't know why. I was very surprised about that. Because when I first started in 2018, I was excited, and I wanted to share with my family this information, and maybe they'll get healthy. No. Nope. They did not want to hear it. So I stopped talking about it. And that's fine. I just had to learn the hard way. People do not want to know, and they don't care. They want to eat what they want to eat. Whatever makes you happy. You do what you gotta do to get through this life. Know what I mean, jelly bean? I'm gonna spend like 3 hours on this dog. I had a lot of coffee, so yeah. Chatty Cathy doll. They already have Christmas stuff up at Costco. Of course they have Halloween stuff. That's to be expected because it's, it's almost September. It's almost September. Whew. I want to go live. I want to try it. I'm scared. I mean, like, how can you pause it when you're live? Like, what do I do if I have to go to the bathroom or sneeze or cough? I don't want to do that in people's ear. I don't know. I have to stop being so scared to do stuff. Like Bruce Willis said, live it up. Okay. Keep sliding down. Oops. No, I hate it when I bend the paper. That sounds like a big truck out there. What are they doing? Maybe they're still... No, they were chopping down trees for like a week after the rains last week. There was so many trees that like lost limbs. So they were outside for a while shredding trees. And those things, they throw them in there and those things look so scary. I would end up dying and throwing myself in there on accident somehow. I know I would. But the dogs were terrified of it. They wouldn't go out when that noise was going on. Nico held his pee for like 5 hours. I could not make him go out. We'd get to the door and then they'd go bzzz, and he'd go right back. And he wouldn't even go. He would just turn around and go back upstairs. It's like, okay, guess we're waiting. He's such a good boy. They're all sleeping, thank goodness. That's what Maya wanted. She wanted to be put under the covers. She likes to cozy up under the covers. Especially when it's nice out and not hot. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. It is not hot today. It's beautiful. Feels like about 62 degrees. What is the temperature? It is... What does it say that? $67 degrees. Flesh-eating bacteria kills fifth person in Florida. Flesh-eating bacteria. I have to read that article. Of course, I don't really have to worry about it being up in Wisconsin. Yeah, I hope not. The only lake I go in is Lake Superior. I was in Lake Michigan in 2016. That was the last time. But Lake Superior, I was in 2019, 2022, 23, and 24. We didn't go up this year because I have a lot of doctor's appointments this year. And my sister wanted to go up. She actually wants to go to Michigan to go across that. I think it's Mackinac Bridge, something like that. Like one of the longest bridges in the world. And I'm like, I went across the Pontchartrain Bridge in Louisiana. The water touches the cement. Like, it looked like that water could spill over onto the bridge any moment. That was scary. I had to stop before we went across. I was with my friends. And I'm like, I don't know if we should do this. That was scary. Having the water so close to you. And like, if you go over the edge of the bridge. That was a long bridge too. It's not a short bridge. It's long. And I was driving. I love Louisiana. New Orleans. Beautiful city. Beautiful people. I could have lived there if it wasn't so humid. That was bad. We were there in March for Mardi Gras. Oh my god. They have that humidity all the time. We get that humidity in summer, but oh my god, that's hot. Whew. But it sure is pretty. Pretty city. Oops, sorry. Nolans. What time is it? It is 12:47. Tuesday, August 26th. Oh my goodness, I'm already at 33 minutes. And I finished. No, I didn't finish the dog. Let me finish the dog. Is this red? No, it's mahogany. Is this red? No. What is that? Oh, that's red orange mahogany. Where's the red? Oh, here it is. Red. Crayola. That sounds like a big vehicle out there. I don't know if you can hear it. Give him his cute little blushies. Look at this, is my smallest pencil. The pink. And then the tan. These are my two most used colors, pink and tan. Yep. So I taped them together. And put his little plushies on. Oh, I forgot to. I did the art text first. Look it. I ordered the new Crayolas just to get this color and the tan, and every time I sharpen this pink, the tip like crumbles. You can see the crumbled corner right there. So that's a little disappointing. I wonder if they still make these. I'm gonna have to order some more though. I got this off eBay for a really good price too, but I haven't looked to see if there's more. So I'm definitely gonna need another one. I really like these Crayolas. I will be sticking to Prisma Premier, not even the Scholar, because those Scholars aren't that good either. The Prisma Scholar set, I tried it because it was on sale, but it's not that good. So Prisma Premier, I'm just going to start replacing the art text with that, and then stick to the Crayola, because I call the Prismas creamy and the Crayola dry, and they work very well together. Art text, not so much. And then I'm going to do his little tag. Bloop. Bloop. Because that's the color of our tags here for their rabies shots. There, I finished the doggy. Okay, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, please. Bye-bye.